Hey everyone, this is Hot Man Redlines here. I'm shooting this video, show some of my variations off, specifically one variation that I just picked up probably a month or so ago. It's this yellow interior Turbo Mustang 31. I have the red one here, and it is a Malaysia base, and it's got the rivet and everything, and it's got that bar down there blocking out the Hong Kong. Then you got the blue one here, which is Hot Wheels. It says Hong Kong. And it's got the yellow interior. It's a rare one to find. As you can see, this one's not mint by no means. But then you go down to this one here. I can't find it in any of the books. It's dead mint. Like I said, there is one small scratch on the fender right there. And it's got the rivet, and it says Hong Kong. It's not listed on South Texas. It's not listed on any of the guides, the Tomart's guides, or Mike Zarnock's variation guides. I've looked for that car. I've talked to Mike a little bit about it. I'm sure he's a real busy man when he gets back to me about it. I'm just looking for some authentication on it. Is it a pre-production piece, or is it a variation that just hasn't been discovered yet? I'm not sure. I have all these variations of the Turbo Mustang. At the same time I picked that yellow one up, the yellow interior one, I also picked up the color changers. The 3-pack orange one, which I already had one of, but it had a lot of tampo damage on one side because it spent much of its life in a rally case. And this one here, which is dead mint. So I picked up all 4 of these cars at the same time. And from the same collector, or from the same dealer, I picked up these 2. And they're both, they are teetotalers. And they're the express truck. Now, this is the weird thing here. This is the odd. It's missing the tampos on the driver's side, and it's undersprayed. So it's a very, and also the steering wheel on this one is much thicker than the one here. That one's real thin. This one here is like a muffin compared to that one. So those I picked up from the same dealer, and it was just at a flea market booth. In fact, all of these Porsches came from that same guy. Got the Porsches from him. I got a couple of the Ferraris over here from him. Very rare stuff. I mean, he had some good stuff. He really did. Mostly just trying to get authentication on that. Confirm Brian and Anna's diecast collectibles on the internet. They have one of those yellow interior Mustangs, and he said it was a prototype. I'm not sure on that. I don't know what it is. If it's worth what he's got it for, I'd be willing to sell it, because but it's a very nice car. I really don't want to part with it out of my collection, but if it's like a $700 or $800 car, you better believe I'd have to sell it. We'll go ahead and show you my, here's my Real Rider wall and my Super Vans. What tells me that thing's not a custom is if you look here, I've got a few cars in my collection. Those 2 right there, those are customs. The Jeffrey van and the Toy Fair van are custom. So is that van there. That's a custom I made. I also made a custom of that one and a custom of that. And this is also a custom here. Right here. That's a custom, that Roadster. Okay, I had the original Roadster and I sold that one, the white one. Okay, I made those for my collection. They're not for sale. I make customs and I can sell customs, but I do not make customs of cars that are real because I don't want anyone to try to sell them. They're pretty easy to make. Those cars literally were drilling out and putting wheels on. So if you want one in your collection, you can make it yourself pretty easily. As long as you have a drill press or a drill and a set of Real Rider tires, you can pretty much make it if you have the Blackwall version. Those Super Vans, those were decals that I ordered off the redlineshop.com. That's also a place you can go to get repop hoods and stuff for restoration purposes. So just, I might want to look into that. This is a rack that my dad made for me. Holds 360 cars, I think it is, 330 cars. I'm not sure exactly, but it's about 5.5 feet tall. Actually, it's probably more like 6 feet tall because I'm a little over 6 foot. So, and I have mostly as my funny cars. These are all funny cars right here. I got my grease gremlins there.